Hello everyone, good morning. Today we are going to see Python setup and IDE basics. Sharing my screen. So in this session, we'll be learning in detail about how to do the Python setup and what are the IDE basics. IDE is Integrated Development Environment Basics. What is Python? It is a high-level open source programming language. Open source means you can download Python from the website and you can use it in your local. It is for free. Easy to learn, readable, and powerful. Python follows very simple syntax and a simple grammar so that even a layman can understand how to use Python programming. That's why Python has been taught in the school nowadays so that even students will feel easy to learn. It follows very simple syntax and easy grammar. Everyone can learn and follow Python. It is used in web development, data science, AI, and automation. These are the areas of applications of Python. It works on Windows, Macintosh, and Linux and Ubuntu. It supports cross-platforms. In all the platforms, you can download the Python, install, and you can use it for free. Python logo plus icons for different domains. So this is about the general introduction of this programming language, Python. Installation. To install Python in your system, you have to go to this website, python.org/downloads. You can choose the version whichever suits for your project. Basically, my recommendation is you can go with the 3.10 or 3.11 to start with. Just after getting that particular version in this website, you have to choose the Windows x64 or x32, the version which supports your Windows installer, and download that in your system. Then you run the install. That time, first time it will prompt you to add Python to the path. So basically, whatever the programming languages we run and install in our system, we have to add the path in system variables separately. I hope you all remember that. But in this case, Python automatically prompts to add this Python to the environmental variable, to the path. After you do this, you can choose the custom folder for the installation or the default folder path provided by the Python for the installation, and verify installation in the terminal or CMD. Open your terminal or CMD, go to the Python path where the Python is installed and check for the Python version with this command python space -- version. Using that, you will come to know whether the Python is properly installed in your system. Understanding the path variable. Why it is so important? Let us run Python command from any directory. Path links your system environment to Python executable. Simple diagram showing the command line path to Python. For example, in the CMD, you can type Python -- version and you can check whether the Python is installed in your system. So when you are giving the add to path, so wherever you are going to install Python in your system, that will be added to the system path so that it will be easy for you to see the executable program of the Python from the command line prompt. That is what understanding the Python variable. What is IDE? It is Integrated Development Environment, a tool that makes coding easier. Here where exactly you will be doing the development of Python. What are the key features? First, you need the code editor. In that, the syntax should be highlighting. What is code editor and what is syntax highlighting? The code editor means it can be ideally the beginner level editor of the Python. The next level is PyCharm. The third level is VS Code. Visual Studio Code. Using the Visual Studio Code, you can do the development of Python programming. So whenever you type some code in that, if it is a print command, it will be showing in one particular color. If it is a if condition, the if keyword will be prompted with the different color. If it is a for loop, the for will be prompted with a different color. So in this code editor, the syntax will be highlighted with the different colors. That is usually we used to see this in all type of the editing coding editor, wherever we are going to do the Python development. This code editor can be ideally VS Code, PyCharm, Spiders. In this, whenever you write some Python code, whatever the syntax or the keyword you are going to use for this Python programming, that will be highlighted with the different color formats. It will be highlighted in the different colors. Next one is debugger. So using this debugger tool, you will be able to debug the program. So when you have written some set of lines in the scripting window, for scripting window means it is a .python file. So in that, whenever you enter some command and run the module, you will see the interactive window where you will be able to see the output as well as the error. That is called the debugger or debugging window. In the terminal or console, you will be able to see the output. In the ideally, it is called the interactive window where you will be able to see the output. In the VS Code, it is called terminal or console where you will be able to see the output or the error. Project file or management. So you have to, whatever the set of lines Python code you are going to write, you will be saving that in the Python file. So examples of IDE, integrated development environment, or VS Code, Python, Jupyter Notebook, and the IDLE. How to set up the IDLE? Example, VS Code. Download this VS Code from this website, code.visualstudio.com. In this, go and in the extension bar option of this VS Code, you have to download the Python extension. Then open a file and save it as a hello.py. Write some print of hello world, and in the terminal, you have to run this code. There are two types of, there are some differences in writing the Python code in the VS Code. In case if you are not working in the active directory of the Python where it is installed, you can create your Python environment in the VS Code directory so that the Python environment will be created for the project folder where you are going to work. And whatever the modules or libraries missing for that Python projects, that can be installed in this Python environment itself. That is the biggest difference when you are going to work in a normal beginner level, ideally code editor when compared to the VS Code. These are the popular integrated development environment. VS Code, it is all-rounder. It is lightweight and customizable. Next is PyCharm. This is used by professionals. This is mainly used for powerful debugging and refactoring. Next is Jupyter Notebook, that is data science. This is used for notebook style mixed code and charts. So this, my recommendation, I would suggest to reduce the use of the Jupyter Notebook because the memories will be, if the memory is used very highly, then it will be very tough for you to execute the program. You could see the Jupyter Notebook will be getting hanged very frequently. To avoid this memory problem, better to go for VS Code, PyCharm, or IDLE. Highly recommended code editor is VS Code. Then IDLE that comes with the Python by default. So these are the different types of the integrated development environment. Install Python from the official website. Add Python to your system variable. Choose an IDE for your workflow. Write and run your first script. You are ready to start coding Python. So first you have to install the Python in your system. Add the Python to your path. Choose an IDE for your workflow. You have to choose either VS Code or IDLE or PyCharm or Spider. Some of the code editor has to be used to develop the Python programming. Then first write your own script. It can be a simple print of hello world. And if you are able to run the script, you are good to go with the Python coding. I hope today's session was clear. If you have any doubts, please post your queries in the below link. And if you want some upgraded content also, you can request for the same. Thank you all.